It's very important that you believe you are the absolute best candidate for any given role that you're going for. Because if you're not the best candidate, if you don't believe you're the best candidate, how's a hiring manager going to believe that? Over 90% of the interview is nonverbal communication. So that nonverbal communication is going to come across loud and clear when you're not believing in yourself and your ability to succeed. Age has absolutely nothing to do with confidence. If anything, the more age you have, the more confidence you should have because you can do the job better. So what I want to see on your resumes is I want to see either a profile or a summary, or my new favorite is value proposition. What value you're going to provide to the employer. There's three things that motivate every hiring manager. Number one motivation is we all want to make money. Number two motivation is we want to look good to our boss. And number three motivation, especially in this economy, is job security. So you see, as a hiring manager, I didn't care about a person's age. I didn't care about a person's gender. I didn't care about a person's race. All I cared about was that person going to put more money in my wallet? Was that person going to help my team perform better? When we want to overcome the objection of being overqualified, we want to show that we're technology savvy. So if they get a resume that has a value proposition, that has keywords exactly from the job description, and you've gone to the trouble of also customizing the resume for that particular opportunity, and you also have a QR code and a LinkedIn address on your resume, because that shows actions speak louder than words. On resumes, we don't like seeing opinions. See, if you put hard working and energetic on your resume, that doesn't differentiate you. I want hard facts, quantifiable results that differentiate you. A couple stats that are very important to understand. How many of you are spending the majority of your day sending resumes online? A few of you, not too many? That's good. I'm glad that there's not too many doing it. CBS and collegerecruiter.com did a study. 80% of all new jobs are not advertised. Why would that be the case? A lot of companies out there, they don't want to pay the fees. They don't have to pay the fees because they can go to their own network of individuals and get hundreds of candidates. The next stat I want to share with you, there was a study that just came out 2 weeks ago from Silk Road. And this is the first study I've ever seen that shows empirical data on job postings. Because I've always heard that only 30 to 40% of job postings are real. But I never saw any empirical data behind this. Now, Silk Road did a study. They provide HR software and outplacement solutions, and they did a study of 700 companies, Fortune 50 to Fortune 500 to some companies as small as 100 employees. The sample size was 220,000 job openings. 220,000 job postings, but only 147,000 interviews. How is that possible? But it gets even worse. Anybody want to guess how many hires out of 220,000 postings? It's 95,000 hires. So wait a minute, only 95,000 hires out of 220,000 job postings. It's telling us that only about 42% of these postings were real. Because in some cases they were phishing. In other cases, there might be 2 or 3 recruiters that were all trying to hire for one position, so they each posted an anonymous position trying to find a candidate. So now there are 3 postings for one job. So suffice it to say is that if 80% of all new jobs are never advertised, and if only 42% of those jobs that are advertised are real, then if you're spending more than 15-20% of your time online, you're missing out on the hidden job market.